In 2026, Hollywood isn't just shrinking, it's slowly disappearing. We are tracking the most jaw-dropping transformation where absurd glow-ups turned into medical warnings, leaving fans terrified rather than inspired. These are 10 shocking 2026 celebrity Olympic transformations that just went too far. If you live for the dark side of the red carpet, hit that subscribe button now. Number 1. Chelsea Handler. Starting the list with none other than Chelsea Handler. In a town that is built on smoke and mirrors, Chelsea Handler did the unthinkable that no one was ever trying to do. She told the truth. While most stars gaslight us with stories of Pilates, potion control, and just leaving alcohol, this comedian bluntly admitted that she had unknowingly jumped on the bandwagon of a drug called Ozempic. Handler revealed that she was prescribed the drug by an anti-aging doctor who handed it out like it was some sort of candy without giving her any warning or telling her what it would do to her body. She thought that she was getting a little bit more boost, sort of like a supplement, including creatine. However, instead of that little boost, she got herself a nightmare. Chelsea described the experience as not a healthy journey, but rather her suffering, including the physical and mental misery. She even detailed overwhelming nausea that left her unable to perform, with serious digestive complications and a very weird emotional instability that even put a lot of pressure on her personal relationships. This is something that happens when bodybuilders use steroids, but in her case, it was quite similar to that as well. She famously said that it felt less like self-improvement and more like self-harm that was driven by vanity. Her story is quite important because it exposes the casual and reckless nature of Hollywood doctors right now. How can someone give you a drug that is known for treating diabetes, but they are using it to treat the fear of aging? This is being done by the most powerful metabolic drugs without even giving it a second thought. Chelsea eventually stopped, but she also reported that she felt she was tired and had stomach issues that lingered on for months, serving her as a walking warning label for anyone who is thinking about the easy way out. Number 2. John Goodman. The next one is just sad because it talks about John Goodman, who was known as the gentle giant of cinema. His size was part of his presence and even his personality. It was commanding, warm, and authentic. But in 2006, the man appearing on the red carpet was just a shadow of the Walter Sobchak we all knew. He'd lost a huge amount of weight, but the reaction he's gotten hasn't been applauded because we are quite concerned for the legend. Fans at recent industry events were left stunned, noting that his once full face has been hollowed out completely, leaving him looking frail rather than fit. Industry insiders also suggest that this wasn't even his personal choice, but it responds to the brutal ageism of Hollywood, with competition from younger, fitter, and even better-looking actors. Legends like Goodman feel the pressure to conform to the easy way out. However, the speed of transformation has sparked quite a lot of speculation that he may have utilized GLP-1 medications to accelerate the process. This result is a fragile energy that has been replaced by a larger-than-life persona. Reports of rumored emergency hospital visits have also been circling around the internet, with his friends reportedly urging him to stop. Goodman's transformation is also quite sad because if he continues using it, we might lose him completely. Number 3. James Corden. Next up is Jim Corden, whose career has a lot of ups and downs. He built an empire on relatable, jovial, and approachable. His work was often the punchline of his own jokes, and his honesty about his struggle made him relatable to millions around the world. So when Corden re-emerged in the late 2025 looking half his size, skepticism was immediate. However, he has stuck to his classic PR script that he's just taking daily walks in smaller portions, and the internet, of course, didn't bite. Medical professionals have pointed out that Corden's specific physical changes, the sharp, sudden facial contours and the loose, sagging skin, are hallmarks of rapid, chemically induced weight loss that is potentially related to Ozempic itself. But the real damage isn't the physical, it's reputational and incurable. Crew members from his final season whispered that the boundless energy he was famous for had vanished, and it was replaced by holy lethargy. We also saw a lot of controversy about him treating others like absolute crap, and also going into a lot of controversies. This may not be a coincidence. By pushing the narrative that many experts find medically unlikely, Corden risks looking like a hypocrite. He spent years building trust through relatability, only to potentially burn it off and destroy his own career. Number 4. Katy Perry. But what about the ever-so-popular Katy Perry? She used to be the embodiment of vitality, colorful wigs, athletic performance, and a voice that filled stadiums. But recently, that fireworks singer has looked like she has been on zero nutrition. Longtime fans have been vocal about her new look, pointing out the sunken cheeks, hollow eyes, and a general wasting away. This feels different from her brand. This is the classic Olympic face look that makeup artists are reportedly working overtime to hide with fillers and even heavy contouring. Behind the scenes, the TV is even hotter when new staff at private events have leaked stories about Perry appearing visibly exhausted, needing frequent breaks, and even requiring physical assistance after standing for long periods of time. This isn't the standard of a pop star that can sing for hours at a time. It's the sort of lethargy of someone who is on a severe caloric deficit that is pushed forward by none other than medication. While Perry hasn't confirmed anything, the speculation is that the pressure to remain relevant against the new wave of pop girls like Sabrina Carpenter or Billie Eilish has pushed her towards pharmaceutical health. Number 5. Lizzo. Next up is a celebrity you may not yet be ready for. And if there's one transformation that broke the entire internet, it's Lizzo. She wasn't just a singer, she was athletic. She preached self-love at any size, becoming an idol for millions of people who felt unseen. So when paparazzi dropped photos of her looking like a chemically slimmer version of herself, the reaction wasn't, "You go, girl," or anything like that. It was, "Where did you go?" This backlash was swift and brutal, with fans feeling betrayed by the very person who told them that they looked perfect just the way they are. Insiders even suggested that her transformation wasn't entirely voluntary, with streaming numbers dipping, record executives panicking, and the pressure to market herself becoming overwhelming. This is one of the main reasons why Lizzo might have hopped onto something like the GLP-1 drug, even though she has not confirmed using it. She has not confirmed to use them. But if someone is so morbidly obese, and suddenly they lose a lot of weight, this says a lot about their transformation. Now she is caught in the ultimate trap. The industry demanded that she change, but her fan base demanded that she stay the same. What happens is purely Lizzo's choice now. Before we move on to the next, please subscribe to the channel, because the transformations only get more shocking. Number 6. Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling was the queen of being an imperfect girl. She was witty, successful, and proudly not a size 0. That's why her 2026 look is so jarring, because what we see today is a tiny version of herself. So tiny that it has sparked serious concerns in her fanbase. The speed of her weight loss was absurd. However, she's confident about producing her new high-profile project. While she claimed that it's just how the industry is painting a different picture of her. Colleagues have also described a massive shift in her personality. The woman who once cracked jokes about eating an entire pizza is now reportedly obsessed with her reflection, constantly checking mirrors and even frowning upon frowning over camera angles. It's a tragic shift from someone who was confident to someone who has lost everything that they once stood for. Number 7. Rebel Wilson. Next up is Rebel Wilson, who declared the year of health, and initially, everyone cheered. We watched her videos of working out in a motivational post, thinking we would witness her natural transformation. But as 2026 rolls on, the narrative has changed a lot. The pace of her weight loss just doesn't make sense, to the point where even medical professionals flagged her as unusual for changing herself to just diet and exercise. This controversy really heated up the fans, who realized that her weight loss had become a business. Yeah, endorsement deals, fitness promotions, and commercial partnerships are starting to roll in. This is all on behalf of her predicated natural success. Critics argue that if GLP-1 medications were involved, as many industry sources are suggesting, selling this as a real power journey is deceptive marketing. What do you think of this approach? Tell us in the comments below. Number 8. Oprah Winfrey. Finally, and now we are to the most insane transformation, which is none other than Oprah Winfrey. The moment Oprah Winfrey admitted to using weight loss medications, the entire landscape shifted. For decades, Oprah was the high priestess of Weight Watchers, preaching the gospel of points tracking and willpower. Her admission that she now uses a medical tool to maintain her weight was like nailing the coffin of the diet industry. But in 2026, the long-term effects of this pivot are becoming clear. Oprah looks incredible, yes, but her confession has validated the Ozempic era in a way that no one else could. While honesty is refreshing, it has created two sides. One side supports Ozempic, while the other side is against it. The ones that are blasting this drug into their system are also having a lot of trouble with stomach issues that won't fade away, even permanently. Number 9. Scott Disick. Next up is Scott Disick, whose transformation is just as impressive as Oprah's, but in the opposite direction. The Lord of Reality TV shocked the world when photos surfaced of him looking like a skeleton. We aren't talking about sunken eyes or hollow cheeks. We are talking about a frame that looks like it was wasting away. The internet immediately panicked, speculating about cancer or some other illness. But the truth was revealed in a moment of reality TV gold. A camera caught Mounjaro, a powerful weight loss drug, sitting in his fridge. Scott jumped on the trend, but his body reacted aggressively. He became the face of Ozempic gone wrong, reminding men everywhere in the world that these drugs don't build muscle. They suppress your appetite and make you feel and look miserable. Number 10. Elon Musk. And to the final shocking discovery on our list, it's Elon Musk. We close with a man who treats his body like a Tesla prototype. Elon Musk was famously mocked for his physique while vacationing on a yacht in 2022, looking like a fridge. Never one to take criticism lightly, he decided to biohack his way to a new body. This was not as similar or extreme to someone like Brian Johnson, but he openly admitted on his own platform that his secret to this new physique was fasting. The result is the transformation that is jarringly tech. Elon dropped over 30 pounds, but like Scott Disick, he developed the signature hollow look in his face. Then he also recognized that he used weight loss and health in the long term. What do you think about his transformation? Let us know in the comments below. With that, our video of the most shocking celebrity transformations has ended. Which one shocked you the most? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon for more.